Alright, alright, alright. Welcome to another one about my Stumps, World of Tanks, Xbox One replays. Platooned up with the great Joe. He is in his Ferdinand. I'm in the 110. We are on Westfield. We're in the rain. And, as usual, the 110 decides to, handle itself pretty well. I don't play it as much as I did. Still have it in the garage. I did not sell it. It was a good tank. Really, really, really good tank for Tier 8. The only real problem with it was ammo racks once in a while. But other than that, it was definitely a fun tank to play. Definitely, you know, worth grinding through and not just skipping everything. I don't remember if I skipped any of the packages or not, but I know that this is, I'm pretty sure this is with the top gun here, the top package on the tank, and it handles itself pretty well. We're going to start right off. We're going to go to the hill. We don't have any gun depression, but if we play the other side, the left side, we should be okay. You know, it's one of those things. Chinese tanks and gun depression don't go well. Same with Russian tanks for the most part. But if you know, just kind of deal with it, I guess, it can do okay. So we're going to push up here, see what we can come up with over here, and then, like I said, pushing way up here is pointless because of the gun depression. But I always try to push up anyways, in case they, you know, bum rush and try to get down into this side of the valley. So you'll see me equip here, make my presence known. There's quite a few of them there. They know I'm there. We're going to see if we can move over and relocate. We got quite a few tanks behind us. I don't know why the IS is back there. I don't know why the other heavy's back there. Don't get it. But their whole team is pretty much right in front of me. So I'm going to push over here and guard this flank. Place with the gun depression isn't quite so bad. Auto lock onto the Tiger 8.8 and miss. And then here we go. For those people that say that there are no mercy rolls, Hummel in the side, and we get a 286. Leave him with 14 health. That's like close to the bottom basement roll this tank will get. I mean, it'll get a little bit lower, but yeah, a Hummel with no armor, and I get a 286. I've always bitched and moaned about it, and I still, you know, without bitching and moaning too much about it, if you're shooting at the front of something with a lot of armor and RNG says screw you and gives you a low roll, I can accept that. But so often I get a tank like that with no armor on the side. You know, it's a Hummel, it has no armor whatsoever, and you hit it in the side and you get a low roll. There should be a factor figured in there where if your gun is more than twice the size of what will penetrate the armor, then, oh, there goes the ammunition rack. Go figure. If your gun will penetrate, it's twice the penetration of what has to go through the armor. I mean, this gun is way more than twice of that. The RNG amount of damage or something should be lowered. Instead of the 25% spread high or low or whatever, it should be a 5% low and then 25% high or something to that effect. Because when you shoot a shell into the side of a tank with no armor whatsoever, you shouldn't get a low roll. Your roll should pretty much usually be higher. And somehow they should work that into the game, because, you know, far too often I get shots like that to the side of an M44 or a Hummel or whatever and do minimum damage. Okay, we're going to take a shot at the Pershing right here. What do we get here? A 336. That would have killed the Hummel. Let's see what the next shot would have done. And the shot on the tank before that would have killed the Hummel too. Well, this one, 303. That would have killed the Hummel. Well, let's see about the next shot. Bounce a couple from the Pershing. What do we get here? 291. Yeah, that's borderline. Finally, the Pershing puts one into me. But, yeah, your day's over, buddy. Enjoy the garage. So, he's out of the game. He just overextended himself. Bounce went off the 110. That was an iffy shot. It would have been a miracle if it went in. Just at the angle. But, you know, you never know. It's just a game of chance in this game. So, come around the corner of that Yag Tiger that put one into me. Guess what, buddy? I'm going to return the favor. 329. That would have taken out the Hummel. What do we got here? Okay, I don't get a shot on him. Oh, how about this guy right here? And we get a 316. Ammo rack him. That would have taken out the Hummel. And another tank with no armor whatsoever. And what do we get? A 297. Should have taken out the Hummel. So all these rolls would have taken out the Hummel, but the one I shot at the Hummel. But there are no mercy rolls in this game. Comet's out of the game, and there's only 2 tanks left. We've pretty much raped the hill, and most of their team was up here, so it wasn't like we completely overnumbered or overpowered them. We just did better. Run into that guy, give him a sorry, no affirmative or anything from him, so bite me, dude. We know one of their tanks is obviously up by the bridge, so we're going to try to push over there and help out our heavy that's sitting there by himself. And he's Carnarvon, and he's almost dead. And running away from that guy, yeah, I don't think I would have done that. I heard a shell fly over my head, so I turned around. And I don't think I'm spotted. My spotted isn't up, my detected, sixth sense, nothing. And then all of a sudden I get shot. No idea. Whatever. T-34-1, you know, I might not have put one into him there, and then we're going to ram him for the finish. There's my detected. He finally looks at me. I might not have sixth sense on this right now, because this might have been after I went to the next tank and didn't have it on the crew. Like I said, when I keep my tanks, a lot of times I move the crew up, and, you know, so I put a basement crew in a tank that I keep, but only play once in a while. Go for the auto lock, but I hit the button again and don't know what happened there. Yeah, we pretty much destroyed the other team. We only lost 2 tanks. So it's one of those Rumpelstompens, you know. 59,000 silver, almost 60,000. 2,700 XP with multiplier, 3619 for damage dealt, 994 assist, and 480 blocked. Couple ops taken care of there. Confederate, which means, you know, that's a shitty one to get. Don't like getting Confederates very often. End up in second place, 3619 for damage dealt, 1428 for base XP on 2 kills. 1 shot for 286 into the Hummel, because, you know, 300 would have killed him. 1 shot for 362 to the Cromwell, 848 assist to the T-44. The VK-3002D, 1 shot for 349, that would have killed the Hummel. The Pershing, 4 shots for 1209, took him out of the game. Every one of them shots up the last one would have taken out the Hummel. See where I'm going here? Yeah, Tiger 8.8, 2 shots for 329. One of them would have taken out the Hummel. 110, 1 shot for 316, took out his ammo rack. So both 110s lost their ammo racks. T-34-1, 1 shot for 470, well, 1 shot, and then I rammed him, totaled 471 damage, took him out of the game. So 471 would have been a great roll in this tank. 1 shot for 297 into the awful pits. Then another tank with no armor, and I get a lower roll. So Joe ends up down there in the middle with his Ferdinand, did 1,700 damage. I had 16 shots fired, 14 hits, 12 penetrations, 3619 damage dealt, 994 assist. I blocked 480. Yeah, didn't block a lot, but whatever. Only took 311 in damage, so yeah. Like I said, our team just completely... You look at some of the scores there. I mean, 232, 0, 39, 34, 231, 165, 0, 926, 540. It's not like our team did great, but, you know, the helmet splitter at the top, he did over 4,000 damage. I did over 3,500 damage. You know, so you add them up, and the whole team doesn't need to do great at that point. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what I did right or wrong, and remember, when you're on that battlefield, shoot the red ones.